Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. And to my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. So I'm back at it again tonight. I'm trying to get more consistent with going live in the evenings, despite my heavy schedule. Trying to be here for y'all, because I love my peoples. Y'all, if you've never had incense like this, it's really good. It lasts for a long time. Let's see how long during the duration of this live stream this lasts. These are big, what do they call them? Scones? Yeah. And they smell so good. So I'm gonna light one of these before we get started. Also, if you are hopping into the chat, if you would like a reading, just so you guys know, 5 card pull is $12.22, and then a 10 card pull is $22.22. I have not changed anything. Everything is the same, okay? So let's get into it. I'm just gonna go ahead and light my candle. And I'm also gonna go ahead and light the incense. So while I'm waiting for everybody to hop in the live stream, y'all, the internet is brutal. The internet is very brutal. It's a harsh place to be. There's so much stuff going on in the news. Of course, the main thing they're covering right now is the whole, sunken submarine situation. Which is very unfortunate for those people and their families, and I definitely don't wish death on anyone or anything like that. So my condolences to those families. But it does make you suspicious, like, what's going on behind the surface of this whole situation that we don't know about. Now, keep in mind, while the news is reporting that, there also has been a bill passed that allows, I believe it's certain states, I have all the details. But when I find out, I'll let y'all know more. But there's been a law that's been passed that allows for meat to be created, right, in a lab. Check that out. In a lab. So you know how normally we get our meat, like, from farmers, right? Farming, chickens and cattle and such, breeding, animals breeding the natural way. They've now passed a law to have meat created in a lab and then to be shipped off to mass market for consumption. So there's that. Just thought I'd share that with y'all. My ancestral cards. So while y'all are waiting, you guys, I'm gonna look and see what decks I want to use. First, we're gonna pull some ancestral messages, and then we're gonna hop into some messages from your person and see what this person is thinking, feeling towards you. If it resonates, feel free to leave a comment. Rico, I see you. We have Protection Guardian. Look, this is the first message the ancestors want y'all to know today. Protection Guardian. It says drop your shields. So the message that comes with the Protection Guardian is, what happened to it, y'all? Hey, Reed. Y'all, if you hear noise in the background, it's Rico. He's back at his regular shenanigans as per usual. Bye, Reed. Says drop any shields of shame resistance, and fear. And this is so important because I actually was just talking to a good friend about this today. When we hold on to certain emotions, it can create blockages in other areas of our life. And then we have like this built up resentment and bitterness, and then that spills over into into other relationships with other people who have nothing to do with those emotions that we have brooding, you know what I mean, under the surface. So let's say something happened to you as a child. You grow up, right, and you have your own children. And because you never dealt with that issue, right, you never sought counseling, you never sought therapy, you just suppressed it and tried to push it aside and act like it didn't bother you, or just try to push through it, trying to be tough. You know, I'm just this strong woman and I don't have to deal with my emotions. You really do. So then you end up taking it out on your children and other people around you. And then you become known as this bitter person, when really, well, you really are bitter in retrospect, but you're really not bitter. You just have unresolved issues. And so fear can be one of those things that make us act out. It makes us distrust other people that we should be able to trust. It makes us be really harsh at times because we're afraid. We're afraid of this, and what if this, and what if this doesn't work out? And so we end up mistreating people because we have so much fear, so much resentment, so much bitterness, so much anger. And it's misplaced anger. So you take it out on someone else who has nothing to do, it has nothing to do with. It has nothing to do with. So it's really important to deal with your emotions, to deal with whatever trauma or whatever situations you've been through, so you're not projecting that onto the next person. It says you may have encountered shame or embarrassment in your past, but that is not your present. Angels are drawing close at this time to help you move beyond any limiting thoughts, emotions, and patterns that may make you feel unsafe. Know that angelic protection is swirling around you at this moment and will help you move forward in a more fearless way, right? Call on your guides for help in changing your frequency so you can feel safe and protected at this time. You are stronger than you think. And your angels and ancestor guides are here to help you realize this. So there's that, okay? There's that. So that's the ancestral message, and then I'm gonna pull some messages from your person. Rico, hold on, y'all, cause he's gonna go back in his cage. Rico, what were you doing? Hang on. I'm gonna put Rico back in his cage, y'all, cause he don't act right or nothing. Come on, big man. Where you go? Come on. Come on, big man. Where you at? Okay, y'all. Sorry, I had to move Rico. I had to move him. Because he be doing the most during my live streams. He be doing the most. Alright, so messages from your person. Let me get the right deck. Think about where I put it. Hang on. Trying to find the right deck, y'all. I'm going to do two things. I'm going to do messages from your person, and I'm also going to do healing messages for the Divine Feminine. So stick around for that. You might be pleasantly surprised. Deck after deck. I'm looking for. Hang on. Hang tight, y'all. Bear with me. Okay? But you know what? We're going to use my deck. That's what we're going to do. Because I'm like, I know which one I want to use. I just don't see it. Okay, y'all, so let's get into it. Let's get into the messages. I love this for y'all. This deck is available for pre-order on my Etsy shop if you're interested in it. Just so you guys know. What is this one? No. It's a tarot deck. Okay. Anywho. All right, y'all. So let's find out what is on your person's mind, the person that you're thinking about or that's thinking about you. Let's find out what's on their mind, okay? I'm going to do overall energy, and then I'm going to go straight into the messages. This is what happens when you have too many decks, and I could not find the deck I was looking for. Of course, when I don't need it, then it'll show up. So, because that's just how my life works. That is just how my life works, y'all. Alright, Spirit, what's the overall energy of this person that's thinking about my viewers and subscribers at this time? What is their overall energy? So we have, death. This person could be going through a transition right now. Could be on a spiritual level, could be on a financial level, could just be physically. They could, if they haven't been well, they could be healing on different levels. Right? They could be trying to level up, like I said, financially, get their ish together, a lot of things. That's their overall energy. I have the Two of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. So this person is definitely focused on moving forward, just so you guys know. But how does this person think about my viewers and subscribers? Let's see. This is my Masculine Perspective Oracle deck. Like I said, it's available on my Etsy shop for order for those who are interested. You do too much. This person feel like you were doing the most in your connection. This is their perception. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. That's the message that came out. This person feels like you maybe require a lot of them. I feel like low-key this person doesn't like to be told no. This person doesn't really have a lot of respect for boundaries. So if you're that type of divine feminine where you actually set boundaries and you said enough is enough to certain situations and things, this person may have got an attitude with you or said something slick out their mouth because they didn't appreciate the fact that you set a boundary because they were so used to walking all over you and you not saying anything. And when you finally stood your ground, this person had an attitude, right? The smell of you turns me on. So this person is very much attracted to you, your smell. And for some of you guys, you're still with this person, but you just kind of don't know where you guys stand right now. And so this is why I'm pulling these messages, so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on up here in their headspace. especially if they're not a great communicator, because let's be honest, a lot of men are not. So this person feels like you do the utmost and you require a lot of them. Continue. Please continue. It says, we're not together. She's just a friend. If you were thinking that there was a third party, there's not. They want to let you know that that person is somebody they've known their whole life. Maybe they went to school with that person. There's nothing going on with that person. Maybe you saw them having a conversation. Maybe they waved at somebody and you felt some type of way about it. The person is not that. It's not what you think it is. So you can calm down. Let me see what else I got. How does this person thinking, spirit? We have, I'm still on papers. For some of you guys, this person may be paying child support or going through a child support custody battle type of thing. Could be getting off probation. That only applies to whoever it applies to. It says, I don't know if I can make us work. Like I said, this person, remember the overall energy we have here is a death card. So this person is undergoing a transformation. And so it's like when we undergo a transformation, we change. We change our outlook on life, our perspectives, our values. And so this person doesn't know, based on maybe different conversations that you guys have had, if they're able to maintain this relationship between the two of you. It says, I don't know if I can make this work. So, let's keep going. Let's see how else they're thinking about this. Where else are they thinking? We have, I do want you, I'm just not ready. Yeah, this person may be tying up some loose ends, like I said earlier, or trying to get themselves together. They may not be like in a place to where they're actually technically ready for a relationship, and that could be either financially, and if they're financially stable, it could be emotionally. Like they may have some, unresolved issues, like I was talking about earlier, that makes them nervous, that kind of makes them get cold feet. When it comes to actually tying the knot, settling down, and making that final decision. I want you. We got that. They do want you. So if you were wondering if this person's still attracted to you, if they still feeling you, yes, they are. Okay. Okay. We also have, I ghosted you because I didn't want to have to explain my feelings. Yes. Yes. This person may have, hey Kay, how are you, love? This person may have actually ghosted or went ghost, or they the communication is really fickle between the two of you because they really don't want to go deep. You know what I mean? They don't want to do a deep dive emotionally because it just brings up issues. It brings up things that they've just been suppressing and not dealing with. And too, as a divine feminine, that is something that we have to consider while dating men. Like, a lot of men have a lot of trauma. They do. I'm just being 1,000% honest. And you have to decide, am I in a place to deal with somebody like that? Do I really want to entertain someone like that? Is that something that I have the wherewithal and the patience to deal with? Keep in mind, it's not your responsibility to be his therapist. It's not your responsibility to be his mother. His mother is supposed to do that. People have issues and they need to be able to work them out. And sometimes you have to leave people where they are. If they're working on themselves, or they're working it out, or they're trying to get to a financially stable place, I highly recommend leaving that person alone. They are not in a position to be dating, right? We're only doing healthy, wholesome relationships here. The whole situationship things, it gets you nowhere. Especially if you're a lover girl and you're looking for a solid, stable connection. It gets you nowhere. Don't waste your time. As soon as you see that it's going to be a waste of time, go ahead and cut that off very quickly. Cut it off quickly. Don't let it get you. We have, can we talk for a minute? So this person, if they ghosted you or the communication is not the best, this person may actually reach back out to you because you're on their mind. They do want you. That's the card we have here. I do want you. I'm just not ready. They're just not ready for a commitment. keep in mind, some people like the idea of having you. They like the idea of romance, but when it comes to the actual responsibility that comes along with having access to you unlimited, they're not able to handle that type of privilege. Consider yourself a subscription. They have to pay to have full access, right? You know how you have levels of memberships? You have tiers where somebody has the unlimited version. Give them a trial period, right? A 90-day trial period. If they can make it through the trial period, then maybe, because this is what dating is for, it's an evaluation process. It's just like an interview process to see if this person is even qualified. Do I really even like this person? Yes, they may be handsome, they may look good, smell good, whatever, have a good talk, seem well educated, very intelligent, but on a deeper level, do me and this person, do we connect on a deeper level, right? What are their morals? What are their values? What are their goals? Are they in alignment with mine? Those are good questions to ask yourself. So you don't waste time. You don't want to be, if you are looking for a specific thing, just like when you go shopping, right? This is the analogy I'm going to use. When we go shopping, right? When we go to the grocery store, we normally have a list. But what happens when you don't have a list? Right. We end up buying stuff that we don't need. So treat dating the same way. Treat dating the same way. I'm not saying you literally have to make a list, but in your mind, a list of things that are non-negotiable and a list of green flags that say, okay, this is a green light. But you know that game when we were children, that red light, green light, stop. You got to do a red light, green light, stop. Because as soon as you see a red light, skirt, like, hold on, wait a minute. It's giving red light. It's giving red flag. Don't move too fast. Be patient. Give it time. Give it time. Because people gonna show you. People gonna show you who they are. Especially within that first 90 days. 3 to 6 months. I think they said 6 months is when the honeymoon phase is over. Don't quote me on that because I could be wrong. Y'all let me know. But yeah, usually within that first 90 to 180 days, the mask is going to fall off somewhere. You're going to start to see someone's pattern of communication. This is why actually dating, going out, if they are not taking you out, they're wasting your time. Like if you're not meeting somewhere publicly, they're wasting your time because you have to be around that person. They have to be around you in your energy. And you know what I mean? Like you have to be in an environment where you guys can see, listen, observe how this person handles stress, how they handle setbacks, how they handle desire. Do they have enough self-control? Do they have sexual discipline? Can they say no? Can they see someone attractive, look the other way? Can they, you know what I mean? Can they be trusted around other people of the opposite sex? Like those are things you have to observe when you're actually dating. This person here, I don't believe this person is marriage material. Whoever it is, you guys may have talked about it or had a brief conversation, but like I said, this person is not together. So the person you're thinking about, they're not together. So don't unblock them. I've been hurt before too. Look, what I tell you, they're dealing with some deep shit. This person's been hurt before too, so they're still dealing with some emotional issues, emotional scars. Could be past relationship issues. Oh, this person did this in the past and she used me for money and this one cheated on me and blah, blah, blah. So now they're mad at all women. If it's a woman, now they're mad at all men. Now they're taking out all their anger, frustrations, and everything on all men. You have to be wary of people like that who they've been hurt and they haven't been alone long enough to work on themselves. They haven't been free of nobody for a while to work on themselves, to get themselves mentally and emotionally in a safe space to where now they can interact with someone new and not be focused on what happened in the past. Nobody wants to constantly hear about what your ex did. We don't care. For lack of better words, we don't care because it's not our concern. It's not your concern with what the ex did. That I'm not the ex, right? I see you as my future wife. Yeah, this person, they wanted you to be long term, is what I feel, but I feel like this person is not ready for marriage. Look, and then on the bottom of the deck, I'm not looking for a relationship. If they told you this, please believe them. I don't know. They don't know. This person is confused and they have a lot going on. Please let them be. Please let them be. What's the advice, Spirit? What is the advice? What's the advice? And then I'm gonna hop out of here, y'all, because ain't nobody in here. Ain't nobody even in the live stream. I'm gonna go make me some tacos. We have romance. Romantic feelings are worth exploring. Yes, please keep your options open. Even though you're thinking about this individual who's really not relationship material and they really are not wanting a relationship for real, keep your options open, please. Do not prematurely commit to someone who's not committed to you. We have peace. Harsh times end, tranquility is ahead. Choose yourself. Please choose yourself. No matter what happens, and it's going to bring you a lot of peace when you decide to choose yourself. This person clearly says, you know what? And they may not even tell you anything. They may just kind of start slowly ignoring your calls, slowly not texting you back or responding to your messages. Let them be. You don't have to call them out on it. You don't have to question them. When people show you what they got going on, leave them where they at. We have overflow, happy and love, joyous and content. So overflow, you're flowing with abundance, baby. You have so many blessed opportunities coming your way, especially if you're single and you're watching this live stream. You have so many doors opening for you. Dating will always be there. You'll always have a chance to date somebody. Don't get caught up on that. There's 7 billion people on this planet. Inner child healing. Yes, this connection is helping to heal deep-rooted issues. Yeah, and this is going to be your test of character as well, to not reach out to them, to stand your ground and to stand on your boundaries. Like, even though you may have love for this person or have feelings for them, even though you may have wanted this to work, you may have saw the potential in this person, Spirit says, look, we have hidden. Feelings and emotions are withdrawn. This person has a lot of inner child healing. Remember, these 2 cards came up, inner child healing and then hidden. They're dealing with a lot of emotional baggage that they're needing to get through. This person, we have reaching out. This person wants to reach out to you because they do feel connected to you. I have the soulmate card here in the bottom of the deck. However, just because you feel chemistry with someone does not mean you're a relationship material. This is Spirit's advice. This is Spirit's advice. Stay in your lane. If this person reaches out to you, you wouldn't know because you should have them blocked, right? Especially when they've already showed you the first time. So that's my collective love messages of the person who's thinking about you, to whomever this resonates with. Sending you guys so much love. Happy Thursday. And I'll be live again hopefully Saturday morning. We'll see about it. Peace out, y'all.